This demo is to help you get started with the Kolloquio technical assessment. Once you receive an email such as this, which notifies you of your candidature selection for the interview assessment, as it says, you need to go and download the Kolloquio app if you don't already have it. Next step is to sign up with this very same email ID and grant the app the necessary audio permissions. Right, so let me do that. Let me go to Play Store, search for Kolloquio. It asks me to install the app, which I am doing right now. The app is currently in beta and hence it says unreleased. Very soon we would be launching the production ready version. If you want to leave any comments for us, you can do that at the bottom of the page. Once it's installed, click on launch. The first thing that it asks you is to allow record audio. Now that's important because this is a voice based assessment, so you will be doing a lot of talking with the app, so you need to allow the permission. Once you have done that, because this is the first time you're using the app, you can either sign in through Google if you received the invitation on your Gmail account, or you can create an account in here. Because for me it wasn't a Google thing, let me quickly create an account, and for that I need to click on create account. It should be same as the email address, so I'll say reach out at kolloquio.com. You can give a password of your choice. I'm giving a password, demo password, because this is a demo usage that I'm doing, and click on create account. It says the password is invalid. I think it needs to have some alphanumeric characters as well. So let me demo 111, and I say create account. It says account creation successful. You need to continue with login. Now as you see, the email ID is already typed out for you. You can just enter the password and say login. It's setting up your notifications. The first thing that you would see is your terms and conditions, so you can go through the terms and conditions, read it and accept. Once you've done that, I see one notification that I see here. So I go to this and I see a list of notifications. Now this particular notification happens to be in the past. You will see new notifications because the start date and end date is in the past. Let me quickly add a new notification which will be visible for the future. So once you have the notification for the given start date and end date, you will see this here. You click on that notification. It will ask you to rate yourself on the skills that are part of this particular discussion. This discussion is for AWS, and I can rate myself using a slider, as per what your convenience or skill level on that particular skill is. You can sometimes optionally see this box. This is whether you agree to be contracted for other similar opportunities or not. You can choose to say yes or no. I don't want to be contacted, so I'll keep it as no. And then you will be asked to start the interview. So once you start the interview, there are some instructions for you on how to use the app. So it says, answer using the mic. You have to always remember to tap the mic before you start to answer each question, where you will see a live transcript of your response on the screen. Should you wish to modify certain words of transcript, use the cursor to modify. So you can always modify certain keywords of your answers. It says please tap on mic icon to continue. So click this. Now it says how do you submit your answer. So you can submit the answer here by clicking this button, and that's always required once you are done answering a particular question. If you think you're not done answering, you want to append to your existing answer, you can again tap the mic again and continue speaking into the microphone before finally submitting your response. Please tap on the button to continue. So I tap here. Now it's telling me if I were to skip a question, how do I skip a question? There will be a button to skip a question if you would like to. Then there is also an option to end interview at any given point in time. So if you would like to end the session, you can tap the end interview icon and your current session will end. This is an irreversible thing. Once you end the interview, you cannot take the interview again.
I reach out at Kolloquio.com. Thanks for joining this technical discussion pertaining to performance position with Ashish Facebook. A few important tips. 1. Please ensure to tap and speak your answer into the mic. 2. In case mic stops recording due to long pauses, please tap the mic again and continue answering. 3. Use keyboard to make short spelling edits for keyword accuracies. 4. Kolloquio with grateful and completely formed sentences higher compared to short answers. Shall we get started?
So once the question readout is complete, you will see that the mic color has turned blue. You have to click on mic to answer. So I click on this. Yes, please. Now as you just saw, whatever you speak, you gets typed here, and you can click here to submit your answer.
Please wait while we analyze response and page. Thanks. Based on your skills, let's begin with what is AWS Elastic Beanstalk used for.
So as you saw, you can keep answering for these things. I'll also show you an option how you can edit. Elastic Beanstalk is my favorite tool. Right, so at any point in time, if you want to edit this, you can click on this and you will get a keyboard, and you can say tools. Let's say you want to add it. You go back here